Dear future entrepreneurs, today we will introduce you the most successful Polish company, CMOAR from Katowice, operating in video game industry, which was able to finance their brilliant VR glasses using crowdfunding and Kickstarter in particular. Our interview is Basia from CMOAR.
CMOAR is a company existing on the market since 2014, managing to get the Kickstarter campaign funded in 2015. We are now focused on bringing the high-quality VR headset onto the market and are at the last stage of implementing it to a mass-scale manufacturing. The company is quite small, consisting of 6 people at this point. Nevertheless, each person involved in the CMOAR project is utterly devoted to the idea and is a great believer in the power of innovation. Currently, CMOAR is developing 4 major products. CMOAR VR, that is a mobile VR headset for currently available high-end smartphones, not particularly adjusted to VR. By enriching the headset with advanced electronic solutions, we're making the phones ready for high-quality VR. Then there's the motion controller for a simple and intuitive interaction in VR. The next product is CMOAR add-on screen that alters CMOAR VR into a stationary headset that we are able to connect to our PC and play all the games available for Steam VR platform. The last product, and the latest one, is CMOAR Suit that brings the user's hands and body to a virtual world in a completely wireless manner. We actually launched the campaign twice. For the first time, the product was deprived of any sort of electronics and we decided to stop the campaign earlier. It took us a couple of months to modify the vision slightly and reach CMOAR with electronics and finish the campaign with success. Kickstarter can be a great platform that lets every creator find out whether his or her product catches on the market. We treated it as a sort of a test, checking what people think about our product, how they'd like to improve it, etc. We received tons of valuable feedback from our backers and we carefully analyzed it. Additionally, by involving ordinary people into investing into your project, you may avoid one big investor controlling your every move, and this is why Kickstarter may be kind of beneficial. Kickstarter is not a fairy tale, unfortunately, as crowdfunding campaigns have also their flaws. The product that is shown on Kickstarter is very often in its early stages of development, and it's sometimes hard to envisage all the problems that might come up in the process. Unfortunately, you already have an early purchasers who put a lot of pressure on you to fulfill your goal in time given on the campaigns page. The most important thing is to manage everything calmly, even if the backers push you to do things faster or in a different manner. Firstly, the major danger is the underestimation of the ultimate costs. The very prototype is often unfit to a mass-scale production, which makes the overall cost unknown at the beginning. A functional prototype and a product ready for a mass manufacturing are 2 completely different things. This is why our first step was to redesign the prototype so it could serve as a model for a mass production. It took lots of time and ate lots of funds, unfortunately. Secondly, we can collect too little money in the campaign. Of course, it is our responsibility to set the price limit right, but in practice, this limit is often reduced on purpose to encourage bakers to make a pledge in hope that it will be doubled or tripled in the campaign, which is not always the case. Thirdly, the time. Lots of things may go not entirely as had been planned, and we often can't even do much about it. Every little problem results in further delays towards bakers, and you can believe me that they don't welcome the news about delays with enthusiasm. The advice we could give to the future campaigners is that they plan their project in great detail. Every aspect and area are essential to be able to finally ship the product. They should evaluate the financial demands and the time needed to complete the project. Kickstarter is not a magical place to make money. After you receive the funds, you'll be swamped with work to keep promises you made to your bakers. You should be aware of the fact that there's just terrifying amount of stress and work post-campaign. The better we plan things prior to the campaign, the less stress we can expect afterwards. Communicating with your bakers is a crucial thing for us, as we wish to maintain their trust in us and in the project. When the campaign was still on, they were also coming up with different ideas, some of them pretty crazy, but the other quite usable, that we incorporated into the project. We treat our bakers with huge respect, as they are the ones that allowed us move the project forward. Unfortunately, it's not the case with all campaigns. Some creators cease talking and listening to their bakers the moment they finish the campaign. I believe such behavior is particularly selfish and disrespectful, as if it was not for our bakers, we wouldn't even have the funds to fulfill our ideas. There is no simple recipe for a successful campaign. Sometimes even the most simple or silly ideas win people's hearts on Kickstarter. The important thing is to prepare the whole campaign in an interesting manner, but also the one people comprehend. Most importantly, you need to be ready for a success, because the real adventure starts when you see the green button, funded. I hope you will find our advice useful in your future campaigns, and I wish you all the best and good luck.